I'm coming in. You think I'm coming in like, oh, hey, you picked up. What's going on, girl? I thought you wasn't gonna pick up. Okay, well, hello. Tired Ass Army, how are you? The year is coming to a close. Oh my God, are you guys ready for 2022? I know I'm ready for 2022. Sweetie, are you ready for 2022, bitch? Cause girl, you've had an interesting 2021. So I'm making this call, sweetie. And the thing is, sweetie, you know, I've made these calls to you. This is like the third call this year. I started off earlier this year, but now, you know, we're coming into the end of the year. And as you can see with the title of this Skype call, I feel as though you may have a hate train on your hands. Do I think you care? No, not really. But more so just, I want to just talk about why there may be this hate train looming over your career. So, sweetie, you have been the topic of discussion for majority of the winter, which, I mean, I guess it's fitting because, like, bitch, you know, icy gang, icy girl, the icy. Being a topic of discussion for bad reasons, you know, and like for reasons that's like, oh, like, oh, sweetie. To be quite honest with you, sweetie, I've already given you what I think you should do, what I think you should do to change things. You know, I've already given you those kind of things and those kind of gems, but bitch, clearly you don't care. And that's how I feel. To be quite honest with you, sweetie, I think that you don't care. I actually think that you're being a really smart girl because, like I told you, you're not a rapper. You're a marketer. You're an influencer, will you? My bitch is an influencer. Can we talk about it? You know, sweetie's more of an influencer than a rapper or even an artist at this point. I think why I say hate train, I guess maybe I can switch my words around and say maybe not a hate train, but maybe more so people are not taking you seriously as an artist. People that used to take you serious are not taking you serious anymore, or people that never took you seriously are really not taking you seriously at all. Why people talk about you and why people keep bringing you up in a negative light, I think you do it on purpose. I feel like you know like what to do to make people like me sitting down making a whole Skype call towards you. You know, you want to keep people talking about you. And that's why I feel like it's on purpose because you got to get people to care about your album coming out. I don't know if people would still know that, but like Sweetie has a whole album that she's been working on since last summer, since this summer, you know? So, and it got pushed back due to the fact of, you know, like I said, does the market really want a Sweetie album? And I think that like, no, for real. And I said that because I think the label is thinking like, bitch, do we want to spend this kind of money on Sweetie? and it's because, not because you're tired in a sense of the brand, but more so your music, right? So it's like I feel like the brand is brandable. It's sellable, it's marketable. That's why you have brand deals. This is why brands like to collaborate with you. You're sellable, right? But now your label is asking themselves, in my mind, like, will we really make our money back if we give this bitch like $1 million to make this album? You know what I'm saying? Like if we put $2 million towards marketing and like pushing music videos, stuff like that, will we get our return of investment? And I think what really got people talking right now is the iHeart Music Festival. You know, the iHeart Jingle Ball, you know, you performing there every night has been, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. I mean, from the terrible choreography, from you not knowing your words, from you being out of breath, not really doing much, is insane. Like, and I think that's why got people talking, and I think that's why people are making fun of you on TikTok and making these really insane TikToks, bitch. Have you seen the TikToks of Sweetie? It's actually hilarious. Which is why I'm like, I feel like she does this on purpose to act crazy on stage because she knows that people are going to film it, you know, put it on TikTok, make remixes and stuff like that. Perfect, you know, and I think in her mind, any publicity is, you know, any publicity is publicity towards her and her music. So twerk that ass for an icy chain. Twerk that ass for an icy chain has become a joke. The song has become a joke. The movement has become a joke. But like, does Sweetie care? I don't think she cares that it becomes a joke. I think she just wants it to sell. I think she just wants the streams to go up. Has the streams go up? Have we? Because the song is out. Oh, Best Friend is still her #1 song. It's her biggest song now, thanks to Doja Cat, which is another thing I want to talk about. So nothing I want to talk about, Saweetie. I just want to talk about this really, really briefly. You know, Saweetie and Doja just did another collaboration with French Montana, which some of you guys wanted me to talk about. I only like the song because of Doja. I mean, I like Doja's verse. That's it. Saweetie's verse is like, even though Saweetie's verse was better than her own shit, which I think that's like her thing though. Saweetie does better on other music than her own music. Besides that one time, her and Gwen Stefani decided to come out with Applause, Rip Off, Clap, 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 Clap. I think clap, de-clap, de-clap, clap, slow clap, walk up in the broom, clap, clap. Like that. I know you love a check. I know Saweetie loves a check. But just some things for your brand integrity, you should have said no to. And I think we forgot about that song. You forgot that Saweetie had a song with Gwen Stefani called Clap, 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 Clap. Yeah, it happened. But with all the criticism that's happening with Saweetie, I'm not here to defend Saweetie's poor performances. Like, that's not what I'm here to do. But what I am saying is that I'm noticing a hate train. And it may not be happening right now, but it's starting to happen, where Saweetie is becoming the butt of every joke. And I'm like, I know, like, it's funny to laugh at people's, you know, when they do bad for their performances and stuff like that, especially with people that have, like, these big egos and, like, their job is to be, like, this perfect, you know, girl, you know, thing. I think we are starting to, I feel like the industry, not even just fans, I feel like the industry is starting to have Saweetie look like a joke. She's not helping the situation, bitch. Let me be honest. You know, Saweetie is not helping the world not to look at her like a joke. But what is starting to happen is that there is nothing good coming out about Saweetie, if you think about it. And it hasn't been for months now, bitch. Like, it hasn't been nothing like, oh my God, Saweetie is da-da-da-da, yay. When she got nominated for a Grammy for Best New Artist, including me, everybody was like, what the fuck is that about? Why? Saweetie. So then I asked myself, I said, so why is this hate train starting to choo-choo all aboard? Why is everybody buying tickets to the Saweetie hate train? And it's not because we just hate on this bitch. Like, you know, it's not because, like, people want to hate on her. I think what it is, to be completely 100% transparent, I think it's the pretty privilege thing. You know what I mean? For instance, one of my other girls I like, but like I can see why they don't get respect, is Mariah the Scientist. Yeah. You may not know who she is. She's a very new girl. She's coming up. She has a couple songs called like Revenge and To You that like people like. And I followed Mariah the Scientist because I like her approach to R&B music. It's a little poppy, it's a little synthy. I like it. It's cute. But like on stage, Mariah the Scientist is like, what? Just, you know, very flat, sometimes don't know the words, laugh at her own mistakes on stage, don't take it really seriously, paces back and forth, doesn't really perform, just kind of gets on stage and just sings. But then again, she's a new artist, so, you know, she's actually a new artist, so maybe she got to grow into it. But I feel as though that's also another pretty privileged moment, because here we are with another light-skinned girl that is up here performing very subpar. Because if you flip it, and if that was a dark-skinned girl like Normani, oh girl, bring my bitch in here. If Normani was to get on stage and do the thing Saweetie, Mariah the Scientist, if any dark-skinned girl got on stage and did what these other girls do, like subpar, they would be ripped to shreds, bitch. And we don't talk about that. And I'm talking about within our own black community, bitch. Oh yes, I'm going there today. The colorism thing in our own community is like insane, right? Like, I think that light skin, and I don't even just think, I can tell for a fact, light-skinned people definitely get away with more in the industry as far as like subpar performances or like, you know, mediocre music compared to their darker skinned counterparts, because I don't know why. It's just this colorism thing, and especially in the black community, we like double down on dark-skinned people and like make sure like they know like they're fucking up. And I think that's how people like Saweetie have gotten far in this industry. I think she has like confidence in her performances, and I think she thinks that her performances are doing something, but in the back of her mind, I know she's like, looking at people like Cardi and Doja and thinking like, wow, I wish I could captivate people like that. I wish I could do that. But then again, my bitch could also just be like, I want to check. So girl, fuck what y'all heard, you know? And it's not just the fans looking at her differently. It's definitely people in the industry. I think ever since the Little Baby incident with her going on a shopping spree with Little Baby and, you know, that we're sitting at the basketball game with Roddy Ricch, and Roddy Ricch did an interview recently like, honey, I was there first. She came and sat by me. I was faded, not paying her no attention. Like, not saying like, you know, she's nobody, but like, he definitely was just like, bitch, I didn't know she was, okay. And Little Baby dismissing him and Saweetie's involvement. You know what I mean? Like, it started to make her look, and then when she posted a picture of Lil Baby in Lil Baby's lap, and it's starting to just make her look corny. Ooh, I hate to be this girl, because ain't nobody else saying this for some reason. It is, though. It's starting to make my bitch look corny in the industry, not just from fans, but like within the actual music industry. I definitely feel as though the industry is starting to look at her like she's corny, a joke. Oh, you got Saweetie, ha ha ha. Like, it's very that. You know what I mean? And I'm a firm believer in women not needing men to succeed in this industry. Like, I believe that women, like, I don't like that, you know, every time a rap girl comes up, they are on the tail of some rap dude. And I'm like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that at all. But I definitely feel as though, because Saweetie is not the best rapper or not like looked at as a rapper, I think ever since Quavo left her side or ever since their relationship ended, her career has been like on this downhill moment, if you think about it. Like, it's just been like, oh, like Saweetie was definitely hot, bitch. And the Best Friend collab with her and Doja definitely saved her career, without a doubt. We cannot sit up here and act like Doja definitely gave her a bone. And now it's like, what happens when that dries up? Because it's just a single. It's just a song. And my bitch Doja don't perform that song. So it's only for you. You know? So now it's like, what now? Now what? What happens? What happens? So now I ask you, Tired Ass Army, what do you expect from Saweetie in 2022? Do you think her album is going to finally come out? And if you think her album is going to finally come out, are you streaming? Are you buying it? I don't know. I want to know. I want to know from you. What do you think that 2022 is going to be nicer to Saweetie? Or do you think that, I mean, it's coming to a close? Because clearly her own music is starting to flop. Like, Icy Chain did nothing. Icy Chain did nothing. And it didn't even get really promo or push from the label, besides being joked upon on the internet. Let me know. I don't know, Tired Ass Army. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Saweetie in 2022. Do you think she has a hate train, you know, starting to happen? Do you think it's only because people are starting to pick up on the BS of her career with the pretty privilege and, you know, her kind of just getting everything handed to her as far as, like, you know, things in the industry? Or do you think it's uncalled for and Saweetie is the best thing that ever happened to the music industry? I'm open to all conversations. So let me know in the comments below. I will catch you guys in the next one. 2021 is coming to a close, but the Tired Ass Award Show is coming up. I love you bitches for picking up every single time, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, Army.